They've got a little bit of a history down the main street. It's a prison without a fence. Have I got something that you'll never see anywhere? Probably ever. Have a look at that for prices. But it's very, very, very picturesque. G'day, Goose here. Join me as I visit a Murray River town that's home to an active prison with no walls. I find some amazing campgrounds that start from as little as $10. And stay tuned as I eventually find the elusive, famous Cadel Store. So sit back, relax, and let's get into it. G'day, Goose here. I'm at a little town in South Australia on the Murray River called Cadel. Now Cadel has a bit of a history about it. It's only a small town. You've got the Cadel Club, the only pub in town, the club. There's no other facilities around the place. We're only about 20 k's from Morgan, 20-30 k's to Waikerie. But it's actually quite a little quirky town. Now I've got a bit of drive around, and where I'm parked up at the moment is just here. I'm not staying, but I could. But what I'm showing you right now is along this little section of road. Now Cadel has what you call a caravan park on an oval. They also have a camping area which is taken over by the council. I think it's $10-15 a night to stay down by the river. There's a just down by the ferry. So there's two places where you can actually officially camp up. But right now where I'm standing, now right behind me, have a look, this road here. Right there is the club. Next door is the bowls. And down the end there's a little bit of a historic building which is only open. We'll go and check that out in a second. But look at this area here. If you're coming to Cadel and you're only going to stay for one night and you're not camping, pull up here and check out the club and whatever. So I'm not going in because I've got other things on the agenda, but we'll go for a bit of a wander just down the street to show you what's down there, because I did find something else that's actually quirky. The Cadel Club courtesy bus. You can actually ring the company up. If you're down at the caravan park, they'll actually come pick you up and bring you back for a meal. So how good's that? It's only a small town, but you can come in. They've got the I said the club. They probably do, they go meals, they do dinner Wednesdays and Fridays. But check it out, you might do it other days as well. And of course right next door, they've got their bowls. Every country town has their bowls. And Cadel Bowling Club have a pizza night, even as I speak. You know, right there, pizza, $15 a pizza. That's Cadel Bowls. So you go in there and probably have a bite to eat and drink as well. So you've probably got the choice of two. The bowls or the club. And all around me is just all citrus areas, wineries, or grape growing. You're right here, so I've got something happening. It's a historic place. But let's get my mug off the screen, turn around. So they've got a little bit of a history down the main street. There's a sign there, it is. Tells you what it is. Whoops. I think it's only open on certain days. There's a bit of a winery inside there, yep. There you go, Cadel Heritage Centre. Open monthly or by appointment, so perhaps a you're here in the right place, right time. Open for you. But I did see something travelling around. I must admit, it's the only place I've ever seen it so far. Now, why is Cadel so unique? Well, Cadel is the home of South Australia's only prison without a fence. They call it actually the Cadel Training Centre, but it actually is a prison. It's just that it's for trusted prisoners who have earned the trust of the government, or they're getting near the end of their sentences. So they put them out here at Cadel, no fences. They can walk around, they can do what they want to do within reason. I believe they have a dairy, they have agricultural stuff out there, citrus trees, their own vegetable gardens, essentially like that. They grow their own vegetables out there. And it's a very good initiative for the prisoners that are, trusted. They're non-violent prisoners. Because if they take one step off that property, they go back to mainstream, and they don't want to do that. I believe they live in like units. There's four men to a unit. They cook for themselves, do their own stuff, and they've just got lockdowns and stuff like that within reason. So, trusted prisoners. It's a prison without a fence. And I believe they even get day trips where they can go down the river and do some fishing. So they used to play sports on there, football and stuff like that as well. And I think many years ago they used to actually have a team in the local competition, but I believe that got stopped. I'm not sure why. So Cadel, famous for its prison without a fence. How unique. Well, I found something that's absolutely, I've never seen anything like it in my life. Let's just have a look here for a second. I'll turn around and show you. We've got the information about what's happening around the area. Not a lot, but have I got something that you'll never see anywhere, probably ever. A roundabout in Cadel that you can actually sit in the middle of. Grab a cup of coffee, bite to eat, come and sit in the middle of a roundabout in Cadel. Yeah, look. Have a look at this. There it is. A roundabout in the middle of Cadel. You can actually sit on it and just hope no cars come. So check it out. Right here. There's something quirky you see everywhere, and over there I'd say that might be the RSL type thing. Looks like they've got some memorabilia, and I'm not sure what the building is, but I say at one stage it might have been an RSL club or something. Looks like it might be. Yeah, it's erected by the residents of Cadel. And I say that there might have been the old RSL club or pub. So that's Cadel itself. It's pretty quirky when you have a look around. Under the law, you don't have to be Einstein. I can't video or send the drone up anywhere near the Cadel Training Centre. It's a no-brainer. So I'm not even going to try, not even going to attempt. So, but it's there. Google it, you'll see what I'm talking about. But I'm definitely not going to take any photographs, videos of the area. Rules are rules. I'm now at the Cadel campground, showgrounds, football oval, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's a nice little spot. But have a look at the oval. Let's go walk down this way to start with. You've got the beautiful oval. Dogs allowed. You got a beautiful oval you can run around in, or have a kick of footy or something. Just have a look in here. Other campground. There's a few people here. Looks like there's a communal area. I'd say the camp kitchen. Yep. Have a look at that. It looks barbecue, washed up area, fridge. So it looks pretty reasonable, but I've just had a look at the prices. You ain't got to die. It's unbelievable cheap here. Alright, I'm not a caravan park person, but if I needed to, and I was in this area, we've got some decent prices. But I'll get my head off the screen, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Have a look at that for prices. Now it's $15 for a non-powered for one adult, or $20 for a powered side. So $25 for two adults, there you go. And there you go, pay for 6, get the 7 nights free. And $3 per laundry, that's not bad. Very, very, very reasonably priced, really, when you think about it. And just over there, we got some terrific walking trails as well. I just passed one coming through. So around that lagoon or whatever it is, there's some nice walking trails there to go with it as well. And the river's just over there in the cliffs, where the cliffs are. So you probably go over there as well, have a look around. But very, 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 very popular. And I believe the people, the caretakers, are on the ball as well. So, and because they've got an information area where they let you know what's happening as we speak. But a powered site for one person, $20. You can't go wrong with that, really. And the well, it says the general store does open, so there must be a general store in there, only open from on Thursdays and Saturdays and Sundays. But that's what we're looking at. Look, fantastic. Everything's pin coded, so you just can't walk in. That's one good thing. Looks like we've got public toilets. Oh, these would be the showers, I'd say. Yeah, these would be the showers. Are pin coded, so you just can't walk in. Yeah. But if you do come past, I believe they have a, if I remember, I think it was showers for $5 if you're just coming off the street. So if you've got a van and you park down the street and just need a shower, $5 for a shower. And your maximum stay for 7 nights. Longer, you must ask the see the caretaker. So I presume they're discouraging permanence, but if you have to stay longer for a certain reason, you probably could, as long as it gets approved. So, the Cadel Caravan and Camping Park. Recommend it. So part of Cadel is the Graham Claxton Reserve down on the riverfront. And as you can see, you've got like a bit of a swimming area just over there. Goes down to where that people are. That's as far as it goes where that last caravan is. But have a look, there's Some not too bad camping spots over there. Someone's done some artwork on one of the trees. that's unusual. I'll check that out coming back. But it's very, very, very picturesque, I'm going to say. Not quite sure where the sun goes up or where the sun goes down, but it's very picturesque. And just in the distance over there, you can just see in the distance, looks like a road going down. That's actually the ferry. So we're only a stone's throw from the ferry. But have a look. You can see it's popular with the kids on there swinging off the trees. Bit of a playground as well. But have a look at that for a view though. Those cliffs, if the sun comes in the right direction, I'm not quite sure which way it is because it's overcast today, but those cliffs will light up if the sun hits it. So it's a terrific little spot. They've got one toilet block, which is just over there, and information regarding the Cadel Club as well as some of the information happening around here. Now look, again, I couldn't find the Cadel Store, but it says it's open. So I probably drove past it, but the Cadel General Store is around somewhere. I'll now have to go back and find it. And of course the information of how to do things around the area. Now, how much to stay here? $10. That's not bad. The Mid-Murray Council, all they've done is put a $10 fee on. That's not bad at all. It's credit card or goldies, so it doesn't take notes. Similar to a lot of the councils along the Murray, again same thing, $108 fine. So there it is, all there, all for you to see, because there's the machine. So maximum camping is 5 consecutive days with a break of 4 weeks. So you can only stay here 5 days in a period of 4 weeks, and then have a 4-week break. And again, no camping on the riverfront, so you can't pull up on this road here. You can't put up on this road. So again, they've turned around and said, okay, you can come down here. It looks like they've had a bit of an issue with a lot of people camping and just pulling up on the prime spots right on the grass. So they're now saying, no, you cannot camp on the riverfront of the road. There it is there, just to show you what we're talking about. No camping on riverfront reserve or on the roadway. Good idea. Finally, the councils are getting their head together, because a lot of people, you know, they know who they are. You can be camped over here with like everyone else, and they'll just pull up and park right in front of you. So we finally found the Cadel General Store. Have a look, there it is. It's on River Drive or something it's called, I think. But the easy way to find it is look for the big power lines. And in the distance you'll see some towers over in the distance. So if you look for those towers, head towards those towers, that's where you'll find the Cadel General Store. Now at the moment, they've got everything you need in there except fuel. But we all understand what that's happening at the moment. But we found it. It's not closed. It's just a little bit away from the club. And they do takeaways and everything. So you can, if you're camping around the area, you know where the general store is now. Nice mural on it too. You can't miss that. Well, that's another video done and dusted. I hope you like it. And don't forget to click the like button, subscribe, and click on the notification bell. So stay safe, and I'll see you on the next one.